Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet. And in this video I'm going to talk about the club token currency. I'm going to show you guys how you can get it and why I think it's very strong, this currency. Even for players that are leveling. I think it's very good for leveling players. So what is the plan? So I'm going to talk first about the tokens in this video, but the season is almost done, so the grind is almost done too. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a series about the club series lures. I'm going to low level areas with setups for those areas, and I'm going to show you guys in videos certain lures that work really well in areas. Why I'm going to do that? Because the club series is a very strong mechanic in the game that can be used for leveling. But you need to know how you need to do it, of course, because if you start this game, you don't know that's something that will work in this area really well. You don't get really access right away to it either, because you need to be in a club. But it will be very strong if you understand the system. So, club tokens. So what is it? It's the blue currency that you see here. I got now 1247 club tokens. So, first of all, how can you get them? There are not a lot of ways how you can get them. The first one is you can just buy them in a DLC pack. But the problem with the DLC packs is that you can only buy it once. So this DLC pack, you can see here that you got 3000 club tokens. Is that enough to buy all the club series? No, it's not enough. But you cannot buy more than one time this pack. So that's always the case with Fishing Planet. You can only buy one DLC pack for each account. Then another thing. How can you get them another way without paying real money? There is only one way. That is, you need to get in a club and you need to farm club points. So you need to compete in the season. The season is very hard because you can see in the season it's only the top 10 that is getting rewards. So how does it work? You just need to farm club points, and it starts at a certain time and it ends at a certain time, and then they just calculate how many points your club got, and then you get the prizes. But this is not something for everybody. But what is something for everybody is the championship. So normally, every season is divided in 10 championships. So, if it wants to go, okay. You can see it here. So this is a season, and every week we had a new championship. 1, 2, 3, until 10. So what is a championship? Very simple. It's a week, and you start from 0, and at the end of the week, you get the number of club points, and then you get a position in the divisions. So you can see here that you got here leagues, and if you are in a league, you get points at the end of the week, and if you're in the top 1, 2, or 3, you get a prize, and guess what? You get club tokens for that. But this is very accessible. You can see that those guys only farm 23 points. I do that in 5 minutes, and they get already very easy club tokens. 60 is already a very nice amount, and you can probably buy at the start 1 or 2 lures, club series lures. So that makes it very strong. So if you start this game, just make a club. It's hard to make a club because you need to have 15,000 money too to make it. But join a club. After 1 week, if you farm a little bit, you got already access to club tokens. What can you do with the club tokens? There are a couple of things that you can do with it outside buying the lures. That's first of all, you can get logos. So if I do here edit logo, you can see here that you can buy with the club tokens a new logo. It's a lot. I need to say this is a lot. So you need to understand this is like the half of the DLC. But if you got more than enough of them, you can do that. But then the most important thing, what can you do with the club tokens, is you can buy the club series equipment. So you can see it here if you push here club. You see here club series equipment. And what makes it so strong is that you unlock everything at level 5. So as a starting player, for example, you can get a very good lure at level 5 that works for a lot of lakes if you level through them. Therefore, I want to make a series about it. So I'm going to test for you guys and use my knowledge for certain lures, and I say you can use it in that area, you will use it. I can all see somewhere like a medium spoon working or a spinner working in Colorado. It will work in Falcon. It will work in Alberta. So there are 3 areas and you're golden with 1 lure. So you guys can see with 50 points, you can already buy, let's say here, the Narrow. That's 33, and maybe here another one. That's only for 1 week. A championship is 10 weeks, so you will build up your club series. But it's very hard to see it now. But here you guys can see it. But that's not all. So I went a little bit further. If you go now to the barbless spoon, here you can see this is very strong too. So I see a lot of opportunities here if you level through the game. So what do I see? Barbless means that you get 11% more experience. That's strong. So you see here the narrow spoon will work very good in Falcon. I'm not sure it works in the walleye. I need to test it. That's one of the first things that I'm going to test. Because the walleye in New York is the first farm that a lot of people do. Is this working the same like the 7G1? That's a possibility. This is the one that you need to buy at start. You can level up in walleye, in New York, and then you can go to Falcon, because this works really well in Falcon on the trout too. And 11% more experience. The other 3 I need to test. This will work very good for the trout too. These are very, very strong lures in my opinion, because they are barbless. So that's something that I'm going to do in the future. So that's it. So you can buy the lures. That's not all. There is some other stuff that you can buy, but I would not buy it. So you can buy lines too. Yeah, my storage is full. That's something new, it seems. So let's search here. So you can buy lines and all that stuff too, but I'm not sure at the moment what it does. I think it does not do anything, but if you start leveling, I would stay away from this stuff. It's nice that you got it. So let me have a look here. There are terminal tackles too. So let's do search here. You can see it here, but I think that's just a skin. It's possible that you can unlock a little bit sooner the feeders and that you can go with ground bait. But I think at the start, not a lot of players are going to be starting with the ground bait, because the first area that you can catch carp, I think, is California. Maybe I missed something. You can get them in nethering too, but I don't think that people are spotting to get the carp in nethering. Or maybe the buffaloes, maybe that's a possibility too. But I would stay away from this and just go for the lures. So that was it a little bit, guys. So club tokens are very strong. If you start this game, join a club. The season is now done. I'm not sure when the new season is going to start, but if the new season starts, just go to the club. I'm going to show you guys to end the video if you start that. So how can you get club points? Because you need to have club points to do the championship and do the divisions. That's very simple. So I'm going to put that really quick in the video too, if starting players watch this video. So you just go to an area, you click here, you take create club room, and if you're in a club room, if you catch a fish, you get 1 point for a young, 2 points for a common, 3 points for a trophy, and 4 for a unique. For every member of your club that is in the room, until 6, you get 1 point more. So that means if you get 5 people of your club more, you get +5 on every fish. That makes it so strong. So just do that. If you don't get those points, so if you don't get 2 points for a common, that means that your setup is too strong for the fish that you target. You need to get a lighter setup until you get those numbers. So just go lighter, but if you start this game, you always need to fish with light equipment, because you don't have the currency. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. A very strong mechanic that they put in the game. Very accessible for everybody, and it makes your life a lot easier. So I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.